Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bruins will boot it away to start the game. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Nebraska's offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Hunter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Flushed out of the pocket. Hauls it in. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Cornhuskers are marching down the field. Reads it, fires complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Going with the ground game left. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Bruins offense has the ball for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's York. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw again. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because you did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The play action fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Soft spot in the middle. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Behind the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He'll take a shot. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, set yourself...
Already, guys are just following, like, come on, man. And it's, of course, my best guy. This fucking game.
Field goal, you knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the catch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And the Huskers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Fullback's got it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
I tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be physical and stout blockers. And then occasionally you give them the ball in those short yardage situations. You say, go get me a first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Cornhuskers have their offense in high gear. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Extending the play. He'll get rid of it. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
A lot of people.
Dude, I hate this fucking team. Because of course he just reads it great.
Excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line. On the 3-yard gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's finally stopped and brought down.
Jeez.
15.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that are different, guys that see it, that hunt it, that go get the football like that.
Turning it on! Well, the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead,
Of course I gotta get the fucking. Hi. Hi.
Push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard, and even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Coming out with it, it's Carney. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the... Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
99 power move, and he can't take that over the snap.
They'll run play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell the defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. He's got it down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Carney. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Finds his man. It's Hunter. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Big smile.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And the Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in with one hand. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left.
He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Right on the money. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 40.
Like, come the fuck on, man. Yeah, throws it behind. My guy doesn't do jack shit. Like, come on, dude. Fuck this thing.
What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Looking to throw again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
We don't block.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams.
Let's just take a look at this one more time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good block. Good job, guy. I can see why you'd want to block 21 instead.
Really good, are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Got some breakfast
Didn't
up
get
there.
much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Get it out on the screen.
I'm the slowest team on the man. He can't get the first down, he's got about.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocked? box, really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't
Oh, but my
quite make
guy's
it to the
hurt.
first down marker. He's a yard
Yes,
short.
yes.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. The Huskers will keep this drive going.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Huskers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Was so pretty this morning.
Handoff to the single back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took
Oh,
to get the
another
first down.
lineman hurt. This is something they're so used to. And the running back's hurt, so here we're going to run into a play clock issue. Oh, no, we got 20 seconds left.
The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Zings it complete to the right. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Makes the grab down the middle. The Huskers get it past the sticks.
Oh, you need help?
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to
What's
not
wrong with you,
necessarily
little
who's the most
poopster?
open, who do you trust the most?
What's wrong with the
It's
poopster,
not
man?
about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you,
What's the scoops?
I'm finding you.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
No, he
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Let me just button it for now while you're eating.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work.
Pop.
The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's York. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space.
What you asking the boy?
That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He's got an open man.
Pressure.
And he was loose
man.
and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
What the hell? Well, where's the other guy at? They just run right into the line?
This offense is like
See,
running
he's saying like 3 wide
really
receivers. Now,
practice
all you
against
gotta do is
air,
second and we
chunk
can't
play
go on.
after chunk play, and here they come again. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
So frustrating.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. It's complete to the left.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Oh, buddy boy.
They kick it away on 4th down. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback.
Sweet
We've reached
little
the
boy.
end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a
Sweetie
potential
Petite.
classic on our hands,
Sweetie
all
Petite.
tied up as we take a peek at the stats.
Sweetie Pachiki.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fakes to grab. Quick step and go. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd.
That's 6 on 5. Yeah, 7 on the back.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10.
Of course, they read it.
They've got the screen set up. Inside the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Huskers! They move on top here in the 4th.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play.
Assistant.
He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was paid.
Noe Koki. Noe Choka.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Isn't he incredible?
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th,
Hello, Winnebago Joe.
touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this
Easy,
update
cheesy
could fall
burrito
under
boy.
that category. Miami was
Easy,
able to finish
cheesy.
off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive
She's
and
cold,
advance.
Sloga.
All that speculation all week, and
Sweet
now
little
we know.
Sloga.
Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a
Well,
good
find
one there. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle.
right.
It's York. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned
We gotta make sure it's
violence
not
as
mommy's
he's up
car,
to the
too.
31.
Something like that, you
This
know?
offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
They go to the wide receiver screen.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's late. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Why is he all the way back here, dude? What is this? What the fuck are you doing, you stupid moron?
But it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5.
Dude.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th.
And I call mid-blitz, and we've got nobody there.
Touchdown, UCLA!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this.
Unbelievable. Mid-blitz, and there's not a single, not even an ounce of resistance in the middle. Yeah, Jordan Crawford is so powerful, he can't move anybody.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense.
What?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard
Come on,
line.
I don't know what you want to do here. I don't want to,
They'll
like...
power it inside with the fullback. Trying to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this
Alright,
one.
we'll blow this game.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit.
Ball game.
It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. UCLA will go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Bruins getting set.
There's nothing I know where they're going with it, but I can't stop it. So that's really cool.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good,
Here's a little
especially
man.
the passing
Noisy.
game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the
He's
first.
going to kick this. 49.
Timeout called by the
56
defense. It's
yard
their
field
first
goal
of
to
the
take
half
the
as they'll make some
lead.
adjustments. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked
No,
up.
You just have to wonder.
Here, let's see if he wants this. Do you want to lay right here, Bunsy?
Don't wake Ella.
I'll lay right there. So you can
Headspace.
roll around
This
on the
kid is in
flizzy.
right now. That's now his second missed kick. If he had made that one, they would have had the lead. He needs to go clear the cobwebs on the sideline and get his confidence back.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles.
Oh my
Helps his
word,
offense
dude.
out.
Wide open.
Find much running room, a short gain on the play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Hoping to help their kicker
No,
out with a few
he's
yards
hungry.
on third down, because from here, it would be
He's
a
homeless.
58-yarder. Quick strike complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his
No,
quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Huskers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called with
Chunky
just
monkey.
2 seconds left to go.
The chunkus monkus.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. And it's good, the game winner. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of...
Chunky monks. Chunky monks. Nogi, my precious boy, little Nogus, the sweetest Jogus, little Nogus, Jogus boy. He's the sweetest, the little sweet man. He's perfect in every way. His big little bunny, his big little tail. His tail is a funky monkey's mew.
I think Noah wants to color.
Are you serious, boss? I will be in that one for sure, but at least we won the conference game. Get our booties waxed.